save, nothing happens. And if you go to the front end and you refresh or press something, you can see here you have exactly the feed. So if suppose this is your your homepage as an IEEE instrumentation and measurement chapter, you can have your latest events here, your latest news, and you just don't need to edit and insert here the latest events. You can just do your job in vTools, take advantage of the reporting facilities there. So let's say home, create a quick meeting report. So you have already the structure here. You won't miss anything. You are being 100% correct. You do the things like they should be done. You also are visible within the IEEE Instrumentation and Measurement Society and within IEEE. And your site, your website also gets updated. Now what we intend to do, we intend to make some sort of a feed on the IEEE Instrumentation and Measurement Society website that grabs all the data that is connected to, grabs a lot of feeds throughout the world and concatenates them into one feed where everything related to measurement is displayed. So that would be also a great resource if you are a chapter member to have a look of what the other chapters are doing, what activities are in your area, and useful things like that. Now, before we end this, I promised you that we are going to look at the schedule meeting functionality, but since my access is denied, we will have to do something else. I will just log out from here and I will just need to check the link and be right back. We are going to enter in the development version of vTools. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I'm sorry for this short pause, but I had to log into the development version. And if we go to schedule meeting, we have here how the new vTools is going to look like. I'm not sure what the difference is compared to the old vTools, but this is the development version. And I was lucky enough, more or less the developers were kind enough to offer me a one-time access for the purpose of this tutorial. So we are just going to create an event title. Let's say there is a talk. So a DL talk, a distinguished lecturer talk, and it's going to be, well, technical. And description, DL talk from IEEE IM Society Distinguished Lecturer Program. Meeting keywords, we are just going to copy paste the same thing. Agenda, so I'm just going to say here meeting and I don't know 29. It's going to be the talk and whatever. Meeting picture, invite students, yes. It's going to happen in the United Kingdom because I don't have access to anything else, and it's going to be within the IEEE Instrumentation Measurement Society. And this is an interesting thing here. Let's say it's going to happen tomorrow at 6 p.m. 45. Okay, and it's going to end also tomorrow at 7 p.m. Okay, registration starts now and registration ends now. These dates are overlapping. If you look also through these tutorials here, you will see that in order to set up registration, you need to modify the registration deadline so that this date is smaller than this date, so to say. So if I modify here the time, okay, So if I want to disable, I will just click here and he will automatically set this to 18. There he did. Time zone in Africa. I will just select admission charge. But I will need to have registration in this case. So, okay. And basically what should happen now, I should get here a table or a lot of options where I could select the sum of money that an early bird pays, the sum of money that a student pays, sum of money that an IEEE member pays, but it doesn't work just because it's development version. They are testing some things. And city. Okay, meeting contact email. And this is the most important thing. This is the most important feature actually. Publish flag. So visible to public through websites, IEEE and feeds. Imagine there are a lot of feeds out there, and without even doing any significant effort, those feeds will automatically get updated with your event and people will see it even if they want it or not. So I'm going to create, hopefully it works. Meeting was successfully created. DL Talk, 7 September 2011. So if I list upcoming meetings, I will have here DL Talk, list past meetings. Nothing is here because it's the only, I mean, I have only created one meeting, and that's basically it. I should, as you can see, add meeting to calendar. Registration is closed. I have the meeting agenda, and I can create a report after the meeting took place, view meeting statistics, how many people attended, create from existing. There's lots of stuff you can do. If you are a chapter chair and you have access to this, you should go ahead and for your next meeting, schedule it. There is actually a software that you have in the background which takes the people that register through the website, and see here, can go to view meetings, select this, can edit it, and I can modify the registration time. Let's say it's from 5th to 7th. I'm curious if click here to register. Now registration is open and I can register for this meeting through vTools. Let's say it's free entry, but the organizer will know how many people to expect. So, and also the organizer will be able to automatically print those registration IDs for the conference, and it will be really useful for him. It will make his job easier, and it's much better. I mean, I will definitely, if I am not in that chapter, I will definitely have a higher chance to enter on vTools and see a meeting on applied power measurements and be interested, then I will have a chance of entering on that chapter website and seeing the meeting. I mean, it will pop out on vTools. So I should register. Event information below. So I need to have, okay, it looks that it doesn't work. Select registration fee, price level does not exist. So it's still in the development process, but I can assure you it absolutely works in the real version. But you got the idea. If you are not a chapter chair, you'll probably never see this schedule meeting menu, and that's basically it. Go around vTools, view meetings, try to locate events that are according to your interests. And one more thing before we go, so I will log into my IEEE. And I should be able to see in the community tab, should be able to see here Romania section meetings. October SEM Executive Committee teleconference meeting. So I see upcoming meetings. Annual Symposium and Mini Show Distinguished Lecturer Thomas Palacios. Graphene-based electronics for RF communications and sensing. And I can see in global section activities a lot of things coming. So that's basically it. I hope you guys found this tutorial useful, and go ahead and experiment with vTools. I'll be coming back with another 2 tutorials probably. Goodbye.